I don't want to over manipulate my hair, I'm going to be protective styling. But when the protective style, 3 years later, their hair is still the same. Their hair is still the same, and you wonder why. And to make matters worse, some of us go the extra mile in the negative direction by detangling on dry hair. You take a comb and you start combing through the build up. Sister, what are you doing? You don't like your hair now. You don't like your hair now. Hello sisters, welcome back to the channel. It's Miss Sunny, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you 5 very important things I've learned and I need you to learn if you want to grow your hair as long and healthy as I have done. And with that, let's just get right into the video. So as I mentioned earlier, there are 5 very important things. I've done some mistakes. I've learned some of these things I'm about to share with you the hard way, and that's the purpose of this video. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I committed when I started my natural hair journey. That's the real reason why I'm doing this video, so you learn from my mistakes. So let's get right into it. So in a very chronological order, follow me. Follow me so I do not miss anything I was saying. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is what you do after your wash day. So most of us on our wash day, we oil our scalp, we put creams in our hair. After that, that's all. You do not do any other thing to your hair until the next wash day. Now, how do you expect your hair to be as long as somebody who 3 days after the wash day, she's oiling her scalp with Ayurvedic oils, she's scalp massaging. After 7 days, she's spraying DIY hair growth sprays on her hair, refreshing their hair, impacting moisture back into their strands? How do you expect you who do nothing and somebody who does all this, how do you expect your hair growth to be the same? It's not going to be the same. How do you expect your hair to be as healthy if you do not do all those things? Of course, your hair is not going to be as healthy. You who do nothing to your hair after wash day, your hair is going to feel more dry, and we all know dry hair breaks, compared to somebody who after 10 days they are re-moisturizing their hair, they're oiling their scalp again. They will not have as many scalp issues as you who do nothing and you neglect your hair and scalp. After your wash day, that's not the end. 4 days, 5 days later, re-moisturize your hair. 10 days later, re-put oils on your scalp, massage the oils into your scalp. That is the right way to go. Do not neglect your hair, your scalp after wash days. So that's the first thing I'm touching on. The second thing we're going to be talking about is protective styles. This is a bit messy, it's a bit touchy. I don't want to really touch on that subject because there are a lot of people who swear by protective styles. They're like, me, I don't want to over manipulate my hair, I'm going to be protective styling. But when the protective style, 3 years later, their hair is still the same. Their hair is still the same, and you wonder why. Some people use protective styles as a means of neglecting their hair, and that is where the mistake is coming from. So far, you've seen your natural hair journey, you know that you are protective styling. When you put your hair in a style, you do not touch it until 4 weeks later, but still, it's been years, your hair is still at the same length. It's because you neglect your hair after you put your hair in that style. Protective styling is not an excuse to neglect your hair. You can do cornrow or twist, which are both very good go-to protective styles. But 1 week later, oil your scalp. Okay, refresh those twists. Use the rubber band method. What is the rubber band method? After you oil your scalp and spray your hair, apply more cream, squeeze the cream, the leave-in conditioner, the oils into your hair. You cover your hair with a rubber band. This creates a very warm environment for the products to be able to seep better into your hair strands, re-moisturize your hair. That's when you even take out your protective styles, your hair is not as dry, your hair is not as brittle, your hair is not as crunchy and coarse like other people's hair. Okay, your hair is still moisturized because you took care of your hair and your scalp even during your protective styling period. Another thing I also want to touch about the protective styles is when you protective style, imagine again 2 people. Okay, imagine 2 people. The first person puts their hair in protective style, that's all. But the second person goes online, goes to find proven herbs like rosemary, like cloves, herbs that have been proven to help with hair growth. Does this mix, puts it in her hair, massages her hair, make sure that the oil penetrates into the scalp to do what the work is supposed to do. Of course, after the period of protective style, the person who went the extra mile to put more hair boosters into the scalp, massages, that person is of course going to see more growth than the person who did nothing. And it wouldn't even take long before you see significant difference between somebody who went the extra mile to put those Ayurvedic herbs into the hair routine than somebody who just did protective style and neglected the hair. Okay, or somebody who just did protective style and didn't use any hair boosters. The person who used the hair boosters is definitely going to see more results after the protective style than somebody who did nothing to the hair. Hope you understand. Now let's get into the third point that has to do with our detangling sessions. Some of us, when you take down your protective style, you detangle your hair. When you pre-poo your hair before shampooing, you detangle your hair again. After rinsing out the shampoo, you put deep conditioner into your hair, you detangle your hair. When you rinse off the deep conditioner, when you're about to do your protective style, you detangle your hair. Of course, you're going to be experiencing more breakage than somebody who only detangles the hair when she's about to do her protective style. And to make matters worse, some of us go the extra mile in the negative direction by detangling on dry hair. Detangling on dry hair. Of course, your hair is going to break easily. And not forgetting the other sisters who, after protective styling, when there is a lot of build-up on the roots of their hair, they go in straight with a comb. You take a comb and you start combing through the build-up. Sister, what are you doing? You don't like your hair now. You don't like your hair now. All the new growth you've gotten from your period of protective styling, you are literally just ripping it out by combing through those build-up. Now, okay, Miss Annie, you've spoken about all these solutions. Flax seeds. I've done a lot of flax seeds tutorial on the channel. Flax seeds or fenugreek, my first go-to detanglers. Why? Because they have great slip. When you apply it on the hair, they literally melt those knots. Okay, they melt those knots out before you even finger detangle. Shed hair is already coming out of your hair. You do not have to rip through your hair to get shed hair out. And also, I've already said on the channel, on my wash days, I detangle my hair when I'm about to pre-poo. That is finger detangling. That one cries. It's finger detangling. It's not full-blown combing through the hair. No, just finger detangling. The only time I comb through my hair is when I'm about to stretch my hair for a natural hair updo. That's when I literally go into my hair with a comb and comb my hair. It only means you're putting the right conditions in place so your hair does not break unnecessarily. I've spoken a lot about this detangling because it's a major way most of us lose hair. We lose hair a lot during our detangling sessions, and that's why I had to hit harder on the detangling point. Now to the fourth is our scalp care routine. Most of us, when we go into the bathhouse, you are in a hurry to come out of the bathhouse. Like you shampoo your hair, you do not take time to clean your scalp very well. What do I mean by that? You've protective styled, your scalp is dirty, your scalp is flaky, there's been product buildup from all the products you used in your styling process, all sitting on your scalp during the whole duration of your protective style. Now when it's time to wash your hair, you just shampoo your hair once, it's not even up to 3 minutes and you're out. That is what causes more product buildup, because during your next protective style, you're going to put these same products in your hair that are going to sit on top of the old buildup. All this buildup accumulating on your scalp, clogging the pores in your scalp. How do you expect your hair to grow? How do you expect your scalp to be free of itch, of dandruff, of flakes? It's not going to be, because your scalp is a certain place for build up. So solutions, when you go to the bathhouse, take your time. Make sure that all the dirt is out, rinse it out. Take time to also rinse the shampoo out of your hair and scalp. Some of us, we wash our hair well, we do not wash our scalp well. We wash our scalp well, we do not wash our hair well. It's one entity. Okay, when you go, make sure you focus on your scalp, wash all those dirt out, focus on your hair, rinse all those creams, oils, rinse them out, shampoo them out very well. If it's time to shampoo your hair, you shouldn't shampoo less than 2 times. Okay, if you don't want to do anything at all, please shampoo at least twice, just to be on the safer end, knowing that you've really shampooed all those dirt and buildup out of your scalp and hair. Now the fifth and final point I'm going to be discussing in this video that has really helped is keeping my hair in stretched styles. And what do I mean by keeping my hair in stretched styles? It means when my hair is not in African threading, it's in twist. When it's not in twist, it's in braid. Or if my hair is not in braids or twists, my hair is in a pony with the ends of my hair tucked in, and I achieve that by usually using a band. What I'm trying to say is, you will never catch me with my hair in a high puff for like a week, that one increases the number of tangles you get in your hair so much so that when you detangle, it's almost impossible not to experience breakage, because you have to work through all those tangles that have been created throughout the week from your hair mingling and intertwining with themselves. And that is the importance of keeping your hair in a stretched style. That way your hair does not clamp up and tangle so much so that it causes unnecessary breakage, especially during your detangling process. If you know a sister, or you know an aunt, or you know a mom with natural hair that you know that they are going to find this video helpful, do not hesitate, share this video with them. Let's all learn together, let's all learn from our mistakes. If you have any questions about this video or anything I've mentioned in this video is not very clear to you and you have questions about them, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to be answering all questions in the comment section below. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. It's Miss Seni, your host with that.